In this video, I'm going to talk about my work, design of the narrative book collection, redesigning pre-modern Japanese books in the digital age. First of all, what's narrative book collection? It's a digital collection that provides distant and close reading experience in conjunction with narratives to engage with vast amount of books and stories. Imagine that you're walking through a huge library with a vast amount of books from different eras, where you don't know anything about the content, but you have a bibliographer, a guide that accompanies you on the journey. And while you're walking through the books, you can also build your own narratives. The narrative book collection provides this experience on the internet. And in this talk, I'm going to show you one case study that enables users to explore Japanese culture through Keio University's pre-modern Japanese book collection. The goal of this research is to offer a new dimension in interacting with their Japanese books on the internet. And in this video, I will cover 3 topics: the background of Japanese design in their books, the motivation of this research, and show some related research. First, about Japan. Does everyone know where it is? Yes, it's right there, the one marked pink on your right hand side. Japan is an island nation in East Asia, and the population is 127 million. And we all speak Japanese, uses 3 different types of writing characters, known as kanji, Chinese character, katakana, and hiragana. Yet, other than this basic information, what do you imagine when you hear the word Japan or Japanese? Of course, manga, Japanese comics, and anime, Japanese animation, did made Japan, its culture and design, very famous and popular in the world. Besides of those pop culture, as some of you may already know, Japan, especially Tokyo, is well known as one of the most densely populated cities in the world, with tons of buildings. And inside this busy city, we are surrounded by some flashy busy design as well. In this concrete jungle, the Japanese design you see in your daily life are somehow chaotic with using vibrant colors. However, on the other hand, we see beauty in wild nature as well. In fact, 2/3 of our land is surrounded by trees and forests. We get design inspiration from the nature. For example, by looking at this Japanese plum flower, people in the old days found these 9 different colors from the flower and introduced them in a color book. Sometimes decoration is abolished, and we just need silence and simplicity. So briefly speaking, Japanese design is unique in the way that it unites modern and traditional aspects, and both are living together in complete harmony. And the pre-modern Japanese books possess these unique features of Japanese design. In addition to the written text, their format and style tell us about the fashions and technologies that led to their creation. And this work, by collaborating with a UK-based MOOC platform, Futureland, we delivered an online course called Japanese Culture Through Their Books, where everyone can explore the wonderful world of their Japanese books on the internet. And this is where the story of my research started. Very briefly, for those who don't know FutureLearn is one of the major MOOC platforms and offers a diverse range of online courses from universities and institutions from around the world, with having more than 7 million registered learners in a global scale. And using this FutureLearn's wealth of multimedia content, such as videos and articles, this 3-week online course, Japanese Culture Through Their Books, has been running 4 times since 2016. And by now, we have more than 80,000 registered participants from 161 countries. And this course focuses on sharing the bibliographical features, the physical characteristics of the books, and introduce almost 160 rare Japanese books. And the course had a good reputation from diverse registered users. However, after the first running of the course, I realized that there were more room to be explored. For example, regarding the course structure, instead of going one step after another, wouldn't there be more ways to enjoy the whole collection? Also, can it bring the learning materials more closer to the learners and enhance their learning experience even outside the course? Having this motivation, I designed an interactive interface named Narrative Book Collection, which consists of Bookshelf View and Book View. And Narrative Book Collection functions as an interactive interface, as well as a supporting material of the FutureLearn course, the course steps, and provides a synergistic learning experience alongside the course. In order to get inspiration and insights for the design of the narrative book collection, I explored the latest studies in 4 different areas, starting from the digital revolution in museums and libraries, books in the digital humanities, books as a resource of data, and the visualization of the books. First, looking into the physical environments, today museums and libraries are modernizing their available resources through employing digital technologies. For example, the Copperhead Design Museum developed a digital device that allows the visitor to interact with the collection in new ways. And alongside the transformation in their physical environment, museums have also expanded their research in the digital space. One of the pioneers is the Rijksmuseum in the Netherlands, where they made their collection available online without any copyright restriction. Although the end results are different, through incorporating digital scholarship into their institutional framework, these museums have the same in their intent, encouraging visitors to actively make sense of what they are experiencing. However, comparing with the works done in museums or art galleries, there are still less work on libraries and books exhibition. The difference between the collection of museums and libraries are prominent in the project offered by Google. While the Google Culture Institute presents their archival materials in an interactive, playful interface, the Google Books Library project remains in showing their collection in a later, ordinary, and static interface. And this can be seen in the digital humanities field as well. While the term digital humanities and its distribution evolved in the States and Europe, digital humanities research is recently emerging in Japan. Accordingly, the importance and need of digitizing their books have also advocated in the last few decades. However, most research remains in creating a database or an online archive. As shown in this slide, keyword search or merely aligned book images makes it difficult for a visitor to wander around the collection, especially when they are unfamiliar with the collection scope, which indicates that there's still large design space in creating a digital book collection. Also, by transforming the physical book into digital, books become a set of data. The concept of both close and distant learning reveals not just what is written in the book, but how that book, the data, can be enacted and provide new insights for the users. And in designing and visualizing a digital collection in the World Wide Web, it is necessary to consider the way to compute and visualize those massive collections. It is important to understand the basic standards and efficacy in building a digital collection. So, in this work, I focus on HCI and information visualization as specific approaches in aiming to provide an effective and intuitive experience for diverse audience. So, these are the main insights I got from looking at the data research. Digital technology is crucial to enhance and spread the experience to a bigger audience. And incorporating online browsing allows the audience to explore the collection in different ways. Distant and close reading approaches are the key to access beyond the wall of traditional ways of reading books. And through integrating and reflecting the essence of visualization techniques, magnifies the engagement with the collection. That was all for this talk. I started with the background of Japanese design in books, talk about the motivation, then introduce some related researches. Yet, before closing this video, let me share some names of the design agencies from Japan. These 4 design agencies offer very cool interactive experience in many spheres with linkage to Japanese design, and it's worth checking it out. That's all for now. Thank you very much.